At Mazenod College, like every college, ICT is a part of every student and every human life now. So to be able to open up any device and to be personally tailored and provisioned for whatever the needs are of that particular student, depending on their subject choices and their needs for technology, was particularly appealing.
Anybody who has the VMware View client can actually be able to access documents here at the school from practically anywhere in the world.
If I don't have a certain font from Flash at home, I can use it through the school network so that I don't have to completely rechange my animation or my text so that I can suit it to my computer.
We were doing a lot of re-imaging, constantly having to change the configurations of our computers. Moving to a virtual desktop environment allowed us to leverage our existing budget to take the money that we would have otherwise invested in new desktops, take 60% of that, reapply that to our thin client technology, take the remaining 40% and invest that in ramping up new and stronger server infrastructure to support the virtual desktops at the back end. We already had a strong investment in HP and we were already very comfortable with HP's services and their server infrastructure. We needed a hardware solution that was going to give us flexibility, the ability to swap in new servers when needed and on requirement. So the blade structure that HP were offering has suited our needs very well in that context. Part of the overall project involved proof of concept, and we were very keen to see the technology in action and really put it through its paces. So to that end, we organised a day where 400 of our students all logged on and used virtual desktops at the same time. That was fairly exciting. There was a lot of activity on that day. All of our students were well prepared. We had our staff involved as well. And we were very impressed because the technology was resilient enough to handle that.
Nowadays, when we deliver our images to our students, our software, we are able to build a golden single image with all our software and all our configuration on it. And we run through a simple wizard, and that wizard is able to deploy 200 desktops in a matter of 1 or 2 hours.
Everything's just updated immediately. So like the recent Windows 8.1 update, because people are confused about Windows 8, how to shut it down. The day it came out, you come on the desktop, it would have a shutdown button, which wasn't there before.
The overall project was an 18-month project and it involved a lot of dialogue and a lot of research initially. And this is where Computelec came to the fore. They were intimate with our particular site and our needs, and they were very much aware of where the school wanted to head in the future.
We think it's an advantage for students in being able to differentiate when they need to use technology for learning and when they need to use technology, or where they choose to use technology for communication or social networking. I think the benefit for teachers is to have a confidence and trust that what's being provisioned and used on each device is relevant and necessary for the learning that's occurring. The devices and the programs that we offer to each student allows it to remain within the ethos of being accessible to all families, no matter what their socioeconomic background is. And that's why we believe this could be a role model for schools similarly trying to reach students of socioeconomic disadvantage.